Hello everyone, I am First Alert Meteorologist Alexa Minton, and thanks for joining me today on Facebook. We got a pretty nice day outside. I'm in for meteorologist Jim Caldwell. I'll be in today and I'll be in on Monday, and definitely, of course, you can always catch me on WKYT weekend mornings. We have a great time there, but I appreciate you all joining me. I'm seeing everyone already starting to say it's a nice day, nice weather. I'm seeing some Pooler Lake stuff in the comments. If you guys have any questions during my weather forecast, feel free to leave them in the comments. I'll do my best to keep an eye on them. But let's go ahead and dive right in because, like I said, I heard some pool, some lake comments. Might be the day to do that. Certainly, it's already a little toasty outside right now. I mean, we're shooting on getting towards the low end of the 90s later today. Heat index is feeling more like mid-90s. If you don't quite reach that 90-degree mark, you're going to be in the upper 80s, but you can see everyone's already nice and toasty. I mean, 89 in Lexington right now, 86 in Somerset and London, 88 in Danville, 85 in Jackson. What a nice day. Now, we usually expect this type of heat this time of year, but certainly a little toasty once you step outside, and we're not the only ones noticing these toasty conditions. There's actually still quite a few heat advisories in effect for some of our friends in parts of Indiana and Ohio, stretching over towards Pennsylvania and West Virginia, and you can see what we all have in common over in this half of the United States. Whole lot of nothing. There's lots of sunshine for parts of our area. We're under the influence of a high pressure region, keeping things calm for our area, and a little bit of activity is all moving kind of north. You can see it's going over Great Lakes region, so parts of Wisconsin, parts of Michigan, even parts of New York are seeing those thunderstorms. Not as much here. Still a lot brewing though out in the Great Plains. You can see it all. It's eventually going to catch up to us, and when it catches up to us, it is going to cool us down nicely. So things you need to know for your Friday. Again, like I said, temperatures ranging from upper 80s to low 90s. It's hot, it's humid. Feels like mid-90s thanks to some of that humidity. You do have a few chances of seeing an isolated, quick passing shower later in the day. Not a washout. Don't cancel any plans. Be ready, though. Grab an umbrella. You could see one for 10 to 15 minutes. That's what happens once we get into the summer months. You all know. It's Kentucky's summer. We expect the pop-up afternoon thunderstorms pretty consistently. That's why you got to stay with us here at WKYT all day long. But those heat indexes, too. No joke. I mean, by the time we're towards around that 5 o'clock hour, it's going to feel like 93 in Lexington, feel like 94 in Frankfort, 94 in Louisville. Some areas might even feel closer towards 100 later in our day. And it's much of the same for our Saturday. It's one of those forecasts where you copy and paste your Friday forecast to your Saturday forecast. More afternoon rain shower chances, and also another toasty day. I mean, 95 for the heat index in parts of Louisville, 94 in Covington, 95 in Maysville. Certainly a little bit of a warm stretch for our weekend, but it's all going to change by the time we go towards Sunday. We have these isolated rain chances today and tomorrow. Sunday's the day we see the switch up. We have our first cold front coming through. I know I sound ridiculous when I say a cold front because it's only going to knock us down by like 2 degrees, because then a warm front follows up right behind it, and then another cold front follows up right behind it. It's because there's a lot of activity happening north, and we're down at the bottom where you can see frontal passage passes over us a couple times, kind of giving us a roller coaster of temperatures. But the two things you'll notice: the cold front on Sunday and a cold front headed our way on Wednesday. Second one we'll feel. Second one we certainly will feel. So you can see first system, you can kind of see off in the corner of your screen. Other systems brewing over closer towards parts of the Rockies. That one's going to catch up to us. But the first system starts Sunday 5 o'clock, giving us some nice rainfall across parts of the region. You can see that cold front is going to push some rain over our area starting Sunday into early Monday. It'll knock us down a little bit temperature-wise. We'll go from 90s to upper 80s, maybe like mid 80s for a second, only a second, because then that sunshine is going to help keep us toasty. But then you can see the warm front from that other system that you saw over there is going to kind of merge, giving us a little bit more of a rain chance, but then also kind of knocking us back up towards the 90s for our Tuesday. So this is Tuesday at 8 a.m. We're going to be back up in the 90s for our Tuesday ahead. But just like the other system, the cold front is in the back edge of the storm, fueling some more activity. So round 2 for the cold front coming our way Wednesday late in the day into early morning and taking us to the afternoon, giving us some strong storm chances for us, and that one will knock us down towards the low 80s for our temperatures. So a little bit of activity is forecasted out, but things you need to know here by the time you're looking towards the weekend: hot and humid Friday, hot and humid Saturday. Sunday's going to be your best go about chance for rain as we see that first round kind of move through, giving us a chance for a storm or two, possibly some strong wind gusts. But overall, I mean, today and tomorrow, Temps are going to be in the 90s. It's going to be feeling hotter. Stay hydrated, please, if you are taking advantage of the sunshine. Drink lots of water. 2 things I'll leave you with here that I have learned from doing stories. I got to talk to a lot of experts about things like this. When we have this typical summer heat, things you need to know. If you're thirsty, you're already dehydrated. So if you're taking advantage of some of the summer sunshine and you're thirsty outside, you're already dehydrated. So drink extra amounts of water for your day today. And the second thing is if you're sweating outside, I know no one likes to sweat. No one likes sweat. It's not a fun thing to do, but that's a good indicator that your body's trying to cool itself down. If you're not sweating and it's hot outside, it's going to be a little toasty this weekend. That means you're also dehydrated. So hydration is important to stay safe and take advantage of the sunshine this weekend. As always, if you guys have any questions, go ahead, ask them in the comments. I hope you all stay cool this weekend. Thanks for joining me. I'll catch you on WKYT News at noon, but then also I'll see you on WKYT Weekend Mornings.